Okay, here we go. Second round of Jeopardy. This is our second and final day of kind of reviewing for our checkpoint tomorrow. Okay, here's the categories. So if you can see them up here, they're different from yesterday. First one is set of numbers. So you have to tell me what classification they would fit into. Now, here's the problem. Whatever one you pick, if you get a number, I'll display a number on the screen. All you have to do is tell me which category it fits into, which classification. All of them that apply. So natural, whole, integers, rational, irrational. You have to get them all right to get points for it. Okay? Adding integers, just adding numbers again. Subtracting, where you add and subtract numbers, these are going to be the same thing, they're positive, negative numbers. Factors, that's where you have to break up numbers into factor trees. And then the last one is comparing numbers, which one's bigger or smaller. I think we had that same category yesterday. So the three categories that are very similar were these three, because I thought we'd better get more practice because they're on the quiz, or the checkpoint, I should say. Okay, let's go with the youngest person in the room today. Who's got it? Okay.
Reese, how old are you?
Age? 14. Anyone younger than 14?
I'm 14.
Okay, when is your birthday?
May 23.
May?
I'm 13. Oh, never mind.
April.
Right, there you go.
April. Okay.
I'm
It's
12.
gonna be, May is going to be the youngest.
26.
Alright, so, pick. Category.
Adding integers.
Adding what? Alright, here we go. Adding integers for 500. Now remember, how this works if you're not here yesterday. Every group will get to answer. We're going to add up points. Oh, but the thing is, we need our team names. Again, school appropriate team names. School appropriate. Alright, let's start with the first group that you guys are picking. So, I'll give you 30 seconds. Pick your name right now.
That's what we can do.
It's gotta be school appropriate.
Semi-school.
Semi-school. Well, here goes down.
Okay, first group, you guys get your name? Ponies. Okay.
No.
Ponies, go with it. I like it. Next group. What?
Barbie girl.
Going Zando again? Alright.
What do you want, AJ?
That's hard.
Zando?
Barbies.
Barbies, alright.
AJ wants Barbies.
Alright, Barbies, alright. Okay, first group, you guys already picked it? Okay, we're adding integers. We're adding integers for 500. Alright, here we go. Okay, every group gets the answer. Don't say your answer out loud. First answer.
Oh my god.
You're smart.
It's in the category of adding integers.
Yeah.
It is.
So, it's in the category of adding integers. So, remember, folks on your team, make sure you're working on it on paper. Help your team out. Double check your answers. Because once you submit it, that's your final answer here.
Add them together and taking the next one.
Mr. Ward, I cannot read that.
That looks like a 15. You're saying you do.
Don't say your answers out loud.
You still like halfway through your
Final answer.
That's exactly what I did. There. What are you guys doing? How? I'm concerned. Why is it tough?
Positive 15. No, it's not. It's positive
Start with the
15.
bottom left.
Yeah, I can get them.
Positive.
Wait. Whatever.
Do positive 15.
I'll give you guys another 30 seconds to submit.
Give me the board.
Where'd you get positive 15 from?
We don't, just roll with it.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I told you.
Okay, here's how it works. Double negative
How?
makes positive. Okay, so you are technically adding these numbers together.
Exactly what I put down.
Okay, now, since they're opposite numbers, one's positive, one's negative, you actually have to subtract.
Sorry, boys.
33 minus 28, because it doesn't really matter the order you subtract. You're going to have to borrow from the 3, that's a 2, this is a 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. And the answer is negative, because when you compare these numbers, the bigger number was negative. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's go to the next group. You guys get to choose. Category, please.
What?
Oh, set of numbers 100.
Set of numbers for 100. All right, here we go. Now, you are telling me the classification this number fits
Can we
into.
change it?
No,
No.
no, we discussed.
No, we did not.
So many
Set
negative
of,
points we
set of numbers this following number represents. Now, remember, the classifications, I'll say them out loud if you're listening. Natural, whole, integers, rational, or irrational. Again, I'm going to repeat that. Natural, whole, integers, rational, or irrational. It could be one, it could be multiple. You got to tell me every classification that applies if there's more than one.
Paper sword, we got
Okay,
it,
hold
final
on.
answer.
Where's that one?
Ryan, did you sit on the
Okay,
floor?
Why do you pick 100?
Why would you pick one on the category?
Irrational.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it was irrational, the number didn't end. It had the dot, dot, dot. Okay, very nice. Next category, you guys are up.
Want to compare numbers?
Comparing numbers.
Number 500.
Comparing numbers, all right, so this, you're trying to pick which number is the large number, you're putting the symbol. Remember, when I give you the numbers, I recommend that you write them down on the card and then put the symbol that goes in between them. So you're comparing. Maybe they're equal, maybe one's larger. You're writing down both numbers and putting the symbol in between them on the card. That's what I want to have. Okay? Covered?
Wrong.
Abraham?
That's wrong.
I'm never gonna
Hey, Mr. Ward.
He's just trying to cover it.
We're saying negative points.
What numbers do we do?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I was a negative.
We made some real handy.
No one else.
Man, this first, I think. I did fine.
I know it's negative. Okay, alright, here's the idea. The absolute value makes these numbers positive.
Where the ponies get it wrong?
20 is positive. So it's the bigger number.
Should've beat up these.
Okay, alright, moving on.
Wrong. You got it wrong.
Hey, if you start making fun of people, you'll be out of this room.
Yeah, just because some people aren't to your
Okay.
level of intelligence.
Okay, let's move on. Second group, you guys are picking again. Back up. Set of numbers 500. Okay, set of numbers, same thing again. I'm gonna give you a number. You have to tell me which category it fits into. Set or set of numbers it belongs to. I'm gonna say them out loud. Natural, whole, integers, rational, irrational. Again, natural, whole, integers, rational, irrational. If it fits one category, fits multiple categories, you can tell me every name it can possibly work. So again, natural, whole, integers, rational, irrational. Those are your categories.
Learn about passing ponies.
This is for 500.
We're going to.
Just erase it.
It's in the no.
Okay, if we're wrong, I get it.
Okay.
Final
Final answer. I swear to God, if we're wrong, Ben,
See?
okay, you were wrong.
Xander.
Okay, here's the idea.
You're the one that wrote it down.
Hey,
Oh, it's just interesting.
hey, here's the idea. When you look at the problem, do you agree that's a decimal?
Yes.
It's automatically rational. That's it.
I wonder if it told you
Doesn't
that.
matter if it's positive or negative, it's rational, it's a decimal. Integers, I know integers are negatives, but they can't be decimals.
Yeah, that's where I
Maybe an
have to
integer.
puzzle.
Wait, wait,
Alright.
the right answer?
Yep.
Moving on, Okay. back to this category.
Comparing numbers one up.
Your opinion.
Comparing numbers, one
I'm getting all the Mormons out of the way.
Alright, here we go. Comparing numbers, you have to tell me which number is larger.
You've gotten us in the negative ones.
No.
Okay, use the symbol in between them, write both numbers down. When you guys are ready to submit, let me know.
Submit.
Okay, okay.
No.
Okay, good, everyone's got 100.
I was doing the same thing.
What'd you just think? I love that you were Oh, something's got
We got -3.
Wait.
Why you put some? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
I didn't even realize I just wrote a name.
Alright.
I did not get that
point.
You just got used to doing it at charter.
Dark, what do you
Not
think?
that
Why don't
serious.
you get back?
Alright, go back to group 1, over here. Barbies, what do you got? Okay.
Get the 100 out of the way, guys.
Your choice that way.
Come
Back
on.
to number 500.
Which one?
Back to the number.
Okay, factor number 500. This is one where you have to give me all the numbers that possibly multiply to give me that.
That's fine.
Use your groups together, because you're gonna think about different numbers. Now, on this particular problem, you are factoring both numbers apart.
This was at our quiz, wasn't it?
Yep, it was on that checkpoint we did.
17.
Okay, you are breaking these up into the two sets of numbers, and you're trying to figure out the number that they both have in common. Work together to figure out the greatest common factor between both of these numbers.
That's right.
Greatest common factor. Okay, this one might take you some time. Don't use a calculator.
Alright.
I mean, I already had it.
6 calls so hard.
That would have been funny.
Why do we have to do that?
2 and 12.
We have to give you some calculator right now.
I'm looking for the number that they both share, that they both have in common.
Stop touching that. You use that
The other
use
number.
it. I don't know, stupid marker. Make it so you can read it. Don't smear it with the paper either.
Yeah, why would you yell that?
Well, it's
Number.
3 and 9.
Maybe 6 and 9.
Send it.
No, it is, put it down.
Finance?
You better give us positives.
Oh my.
Hey, we got it.
No, it's 7 because this exact question was on the test and I remember it. It was 7.
I said 7.
No, you didn't. You said
What did I say
7?
then?
No, you didn't. I said 7.
Okay, alright, here's the idea. 36 and 48. 36, here you go. 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, and 6 and 6. These are all the numbers that multiply to give me 36. 48. 1 and 48,
Put that on neighborhood.
2 and 24, 4 and 12, let's see, 3 doesn't go in, 3 does go into it, it's, I forgot 3. 3 and, what is it, 16, 4 and 12,
6 and
and,
9.
4 and, let's see, 6 and 8. There you go, alright. Biggest number they have in common, the GCF, they both have 12.
Alright, it's our turn again.
No, it's ours.
No, it's not. Stop lying, man.
Alright, moving on. We're on to the next category. Beginning.
biggest category.
Alright. What do you guys? Bless you. Ponies, what do you got?
Factors of numbers, 300.
Factors of numbers, so again, 300?
Odd number.
Okay, factors, we're breaking numbers up. Okay, here we go. You are breaking this number up into factors. Just think. I just put it on the board 2 seconds ago.
Who's got memory?
It was just on the board.
Because I don't remember. Where's that?
Where's the fine bacon? Make sure I wasn't on.
Your nose.
That Angel kid.
It was just on the board.
No.
Why do you need that?
We must always keep on getting wrong.
Four on it.
Oh, I thought it was like.
Oh my.
I mean, Mason, I mean, if we're gonna go over negative 1,000 points,
No, don't give it to
Hey,
AJ.
just smile.
we're gonna go negative 1,000 points.
What am I supposed
We're
to
gonna
do?
be
No.
negative
Right,
11.
No, dark.
We got this wrong, which undoubtedly we will. Today did.
Final answer? Same good as Sam.
I don't wanna do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's see.
We're at negative 800 points. Or yeah,
Yeah.
really. I'm pretty sure it's either that or negative.
You made it, eh?
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter anymore. Try a smiley face.
Trust smiley faces they would take.
Okay, remember, when you submit, I need to see all the numbers that are factors of 36. I literally had it on the board 2 minutes ago.
Come on,
Because I did it on the board.
Oh my god.
You should at least get the first set.
What's 6?
136.
This is for 300 points.
6 and 6.
You accept our loss.
Oh wait, are we supposed to do the? Oh, okay.
A little factor tree.
No, do it on there. So I'm the only person who can touch the whiteboard.
All the numbers that multiply give you 36.
So you're like, oh.
It's 16.
Okay, so I'm gonna give everyone another minute to submit. One more minute.
Why another minute?
Because we're moving on.
Some people are actually trying to read it.
Hey, you lost his pen.
No,
You're 31.
You're so rude.
I have like a light 5.
Good, cover.
Alright, just hurry up, bro. Every other team has it done. So.
We'll just take the negative points.
Negative 800.
I won yesterday.
One was a 12.
30 more seconds.
I think they've
Final answer?
12.
Yeah.
Hey, we got ours. We got ours.
No, I didn't believe we're down here.
We're almost winning.
Gold is that number one.
Yeah, okay.
20,000. We want a negative.
Is this your only pencil?
Oh my
Read that,
Uh,
picture. That's eligible.
How straight it out?
Read that, guys.
You only missed one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's 2. The one that you told me not to write.
Hey, we're still waiting.
Okay, alright. Next category. You guys are up, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Zandos, you guys get to choose. Let's go back to the grid. Okay, alright, here we go.
Alright, subtracting integers.
500.
100.
500.
We're going 500.
Yeah, guys, we're discussing.
Alright, subtract the following numbers.
Oh no.
Abraham, are you actually get this one right? Or is that the two?
Subtract the following numbers. Submit your answer. Again, these are all the types of problems that are on that checkpoint tomorrow.
Plus
Minus
5.
5.
Well, yeah, 17 minus 5.
Oh my goodness.
You can possibly do 5 more questions.
Okay, we gotta do one like that.
And then we might be able to get ourselves some alcohol.
Mr. Orr. Mr. Orr. The hole's too deep.
Or 11.
You can always just keep digging.
Just stop doing stuff before I get up and slap you.
Abraham.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay, good. 500 is all around.
Yeah. Told you guys.
Negative 12. That was good. Alright, so we're back up to 2,400 here. This is now to 1,000. And now we're at negative 600. Alright.
Guys.
Now, again, the reason why. The double negatives cancel each other out. You're doing negative 17 plus 5. Since they're opposites, you subtract 17 minus 5 is 12. The bigger number is negative. Alright, we're back to Barbies. You guys get choice.
Do the one with the most.
Let's do the hardest one so no one else gets around.
Yeah. And then we can
Yeah, so just go for low points because no one else.
Adding in
100.
Adding integers for 100. 100. Here we go.
Dude, I just want some better pads.
Add the following integers.
Huge. I can't even go like this.
Hey, back.
Adding integers. Add the following numbers. I want your final answer. Make sure that your answer is either positive or negative. Adding the following digits.
You really care about
I know what you're gonna think.
Positive and
That's fine, answer.
Have you gotten the answer?
Wow, we got negative again. What is that at?
500 or negative 500.
Oh my gosh. It's exciting stuff right here.
And then
Some strong
Alright.
stuff there. This is some good stuff.
What matches saw that?
Me and Avery won.
You got one
and
wrong.
him.
Hey, sorry, Andrew, that's so unfair.
Okay, alright, moving on. It is negative 27. You're adding the two numbers. 19 plus 8 is 27. They're both negative.
Son of a
Okay.
Son of a.
Next, we're back to, I believe, yeah, ponies.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we just went.
Factors and numbers for 400. Okay, we're factoring numbers. All the factors of the number 40. All the
This
numbers
takes
that
so
multiply.
long. Why is it Oh, these ones are easy.
They need my help that much.
And numbers that multiply to give you 40. Again, your group should be working together because at least some people know the different combinations. You can put them all together.
Yeah, you're really bad at this. Yeah, two and You've told me not to write it one time now.
That wasn't me.
I'm like, we need two. You're like, no, you need this.
Sam.
5 and 8.
I know.
What's wrong with Jonathan?
Ain't that wrong? Oh, snap.
Oh, wait, no, 2 and 20.
So what we got?
Now, what time did you get done at the good old McDonald's?
That's it. Which question did you answer?
12.
Check this.
Did you forget any? What? You're
What's so funny?
Don't want to race it. Right for you.
Final answer?
That's fine.
It didn't matter. Okay, everyone's got it. Everyone had all the combinations of 40. That was good. Ran 400 to everything. Okay.
Right there.
Alright. Very nice. Everyone had it? Going to the next one. I believe we're to Zandos. You guys are up.
Yes. Can you do it right now?
Okay.
Set some numbers.
Second numbers 200.
400.
400. Alright. Sets of numbers 400.
We're supposed to be a team. God, break
Alright.
office into
Hey, the numbers on the board. You have to tell me what set or sets they belong to. I'm going to say them out loud one more time. Natural, whole, integers, rational, or irrational. Again, natural, whole, integers, rational, or irrational. It could be multiple ones, it could be just one. You have to tell me all the ones that apply.
It was underneath.
How much is this
We're
one?
off.
400.
Okay, so it would be positive or negative.
Final answer? Hey, is that for 200?
Yeah, why'd you pick it
Is
up?
that 400? 400.
Why was it bloody?
What?
That was a negative one.
Was there tooth in it?
Let's go guys, we're back in the positive.
Back in the positives.
Hey, good job, guys. You're doing good. Go team. Should we
We're gonna
back
come
all
back.
our money?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
No.
It's kind of a runaway right now. Here we go.
We've got everything. We just gotta bet everything on it.
Okay, we're back to the Barbies. Where do you guys want? This is gonna be our last question of the day before Final Jeopardy.
What?
Ugh!
Sorry.
Make it 400.
We're comparing Numbers 400.
Comparing numbers. So again, you're trying to figure out which number is bigger or are they equal. For 400 points, here we go. So remember, write down both numbers, put the symbol that goes in between them. You gotta figure out if one number's bigger or maybe they're equal to each other.
I don't want to.
What?
You're right.
110. We're the ones that are not. It's like it's written like how it is up there.
This way.
No,
No,
that's not
no.
right answer.
No.
You didn't do that.
There you go.
Sir, we're
So
wrong.
that was for what, 400?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 500.
Alright, 400s. Alright, so 400 all the way around. Alright, so here's what we're at.
Really, Mason.
700,
Really.
we're at 23 and 37. Now, here's the idea. We're going to final Jeopardy.
We're betting everything.
Okay. So,
Everything.
final Jeopardy here. Here's the idea.
We're all in.
Okay. You can bet any amount of points that you have. There was the upset yesterday. One group was leading. They bet. So, you will win candy today. The first group that won yesterday will get candy today. I'll make sure of that you'll get candy. You get choice first. All right. So, make your bets. I'm going to tell you the category we're picking.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the category.
Abraham, 699.
Wait, fact.
Categories is factors. Where you have to break numbers up. Okay.
Money we're putting in.
So,
Don't bet anything. No, I
No,
don't
that's
bet.
699.
Wait.
You gotta bet All?
Even if we lose.
Alright, hey, time out, we're still discussing.
Okay.
Everybody gets the problems.
So the
No.
It's
the last day in Jeopardy.
300, 2,669.
300?
3,669
Okay, alright. I'm writing these down so no one can say that they didn't bet that. We're betting all 2,300 here. And they're betting 699, so all but one. Okay, alright. So, on your chart, I want you to break up the following number and give me every combination number that multiplies to give you this.
No, we're gonna lose.
No. 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
So, work together. Do not say them out loud. You do not need to raise the chart, the board. I will walk around the room and check everyone's. I need full group participation to get points, so everyone's got to be chiming in.
You're such a dad.
This is our last question of the day. Then we'll get to our prizes.
What is it? Four plus 3, like
No.
no.
Nope. All right,
4
stop.
times 3
It's
is
right.
12.
No worries.
That's right, final answer.
Oh, we're not- Wait,
That's for pony. Watch Zandos and get it all wrong.
That'd be great. Hey Alexis, do what you did yesterday.
Fine.
Wait, no.
I'll come back. I'm just waiting on yours.
Did everybody else get it?
I'm not telling her. I've looked at it. I'm not gonna say it.
He's dead. Every double check.
We're not winning.
You have less than a
We
minute.
are not winning.
One.
We got a low chance.
Very All we have to do
They're done.
is their team has
They're done.
and their team has to script.
Full send. Yep, we got it here. Yep, yep.
Everyone got it?
Yeah!
Sandos, you guys have won it clearly. I don't even have to have the scores. Everyone got the right answer. Everyone had the right factors. So here's the first group. The first group that gets to come up today is the middle group yesterday. That would have been Eric, Tusha, Robbins, Mason, Angel, and Holly. Piper. You guys get first choice of candy.
First choice, what?
Candy.
What is this candy?
Take 2 pieces.
Angel, you get 4.
Take whatever 2 pieces you want.
Wait, can I just
Then walk away.
Can I just get 4 since I won just now?
Yes.
What are these crayons?
Can we go up there now?
What?
We were shuffling it.
I realized I
Try a long shot.
Sorry, this is pre.
Do it.
Are these edible?
I don't know.
Homecoming pre
He
came.
likes it.
I just broke into it.
Tootsie Rolls.
My socks. Are they candy or edible?
Lock down.
Alright. Hey, Zandos, you guys can come up, grab 2 pieces. Alright, okay.
No, my name is Jessica.
Are you looking at me with the Tootsie Rolls?
On me with the liquor.
No.
It hurts.
Throw it at him.
Licorice hurts
Wait,
though.
who's Jessica?
Seriously, you get some hard enough with licorice. Right?
Oh yeah, my dad eats it.
Oh, it hurts.
No, look at the big.
The bell.
Oh, here's your pay.
You know what's really nice? The bell.
What y'all put my pen?
Okay, I'm gonna take my marker boards if I haven't already. If you have not turned in your worksheet 0.4, that is due today, at some point today. So, if it's in your locker, go get it, bring it back later.
What?
Do not
I'll
forget.
take more than 2 dollars.
Hey, remember, it is your responsibility today to check your grades in here to make sure that if you are missing something, you know about it and you get it submitted. Yeah, and I don't want to see any candy on my floor, so hopefully there's not.
Can I have a school bag? I'll have my pen in my bag.
You like that?
You have it. Zando has it.
Just grab a sniff.
Probably. I stopped because that was the last one you used it.
Okay, hey, does anyone else need a worksheet? I know somebody asked for one earlier. Did anyone need that worksheet that we had? The 0.01. If I didn't say your name today, it's due today, because there was a lot of people I did not say.
Did you say my name?
Reese? Back off. I'm pretty sure.
So here's who I got 0.4 from. I got it from Sam.
Reese, stop.
I got it from Sam, I got it from Robbins, I got it from Ben, Abraham, Ed, Reese, Xander, Ryan, Donna, Madison, Eric, and that would be it. So if I did not say your name, you still have the worksheet 0.4 in your possession. I need it today. I know some of you have already submitted fixes.
My radar.
Smell that?
Does anyone need another one? 'Cause there was a lot of people I did not say your name.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Smell that?
I'm gonna combine them to the table.
I think we open the door. We're wet now.
Hey, what do we have tomorrow? Quiz, checkpoint, be ready to go.
You could jump up after you get out of kitchen right here.
Yeah, you screwed up seating chart.
Yeah, sorry. The camera's still going.
Keep this seat right here forever.
I'll include that.